Hello traders, this is our third video and I did discuss the fact that in this video we're going to talk about the basic books that one should read when he or she is starting his journey in the field of technical analysis. I'm going to start this discussion with the name of the author rather than the exact name of the book. I feel authors do play an important role. If I identify an author whose style of writing I kind of sync well with, I would like to prefer and read more of the same author. Let me first start with there cannot be no other person than John Murphy. Well, John Murphy's best part about his book is the way he writes these concepts and techniques and the ease with which you will understand them. Very easy to read. There's Edwards and Magee. I should, in fact, any discussion on the subject of technical analysis books is definitely incomplete if I do not talk about Edwards and Magee. Technical analysis of stock trends, Edwards and Magee, classic Bible of technical analysis, of conventional technical analysis. But I felt so, you may or may not feel the same way. When you read the book, it's a little different, it's not difficult, which you will not face when you read John J. Murphy's work. Very easy read. And the first book that you should definitely read is this one. I can go to the images and open the images, it will be easier for you to see, is Technical Analysis of Financial Markets. This should be your go-to first book that you ever picked up on this subject. This is the one. The best thing about this book is across various chapters, he introduces a little bit of everything, or should I say a little bit of many things. What is the subject? What is Dow theory? What are patterns, reversal patterns, indicators, Fibonacci, Gann? So a little bit of lot of things. I get an exposure. You know, it's like when you enroll for your MBA. The first year you understand and you learn about a lot of things. And then the second year you specialize. There will be some specialization books. John J. Murphy's Technical Analysis of the Financial Market is your go-to first book, which will give you a brief, an intro, a taste of a little bit of everything. You will reach a stage where you know that, okay, this chapter is of my interest. I would like to read some specialized book on this chapter. Apart from John J. Murphy, you can also focus on Martin Pring. Martin Pring also has written multiple books, out of which Technical Analysis Explained is also a go-to first book that you can read. I, however, prefer John J. Murphy more when it's about the very first book. But Martin Pring's another book is one of my favorites. This one, Martin Pring on Market Momentum. This talks about various indicators. You should definitely get a copy of this one. Steve Nison is someone you cannot miss when it comes to candlestick charts. You have to read Steve Nison's work. His first book is this one, Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques. The next one is this one, Beyond Candlesticks. A definite read, both these books. I think he has written few more like Candlestick Course and maybe a couple of here and there. But if you read these two, no better source than Steve Nison's work when it comes to understanding of the candlesticks. I'll take you back just few steps. The John J. Murphy's book on technical analysis will have a chapter on candlesticks, but it's just a brief. And then when you come to Steve Nison's work, you get in depth, deeper into candlesticks. And similarly, if you have read patterns, head and shoulders, triangles, wedges, etc., and you want to take the next step, the next league of patterns, then again, no other than Thomas Bulkwoski. And when it comes to Thomas Bulkwoski's work, ideal book is Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns. For a beginner, this is overwhelming. There can be many books on trading psychology. I think there's a book by John J. Murphy also. There can be books on Dr. Van Tharp, Larry Williams, Larry Connors. So the list goes on. The reason why I'm making this video for you, you're a beginner in this field, pick up these 4-5 books and you're well sorted for a year or two depending on your keenness to read. And it's very important that you digest the content of these and then move on to some more advanced concepts. Now, when I started my career in late 2004, 2005, books were hard to get because Amazon was not there. And a little bit of exposure towards internet was there. And I found one website which I should share with you, is stockcharts.com. It's still there. It is improved website, and over here you will find Chart School. And if you click on it, they also have a ton of good content concept that you should know about. This is not the only website, Investopedia, and there are tons of other websites. It's just that 20 years back, I had gone to this website. I found this very useful. Even now, if I come with a concept XYZ, which I've probably heard the first time, I'll check, is it there in Chart School? If not, maybe some other places. When you are a student of the subject, you pick up any book and just read. You don't have to choose. You don't have to filter. At the initial stages, I would suggest read as much as possible from websites or blogs and books. And then later on, after a certain stage, you will realize that this book is not going to add a huge value. Maybe you will be now, you're ready for a little more intermediate or advanced concepts. Let me know whether you've read any of these books yourself or not. And if you take my word seriously and you go through these books, do let me know which one you liked the most. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Trade well.